Hi, this is John McColl and welcome. This is more info about my quit smoking sessions. The session with me averages around 2 hours and 15 minutes. The hypno component is around 50 minutes. The rest of it is all about the mindset and strategies, which is a really important part of the whole equation. At the end of the day, this is not just about hypnosis. This is about the mindset and strategies is about looking at things from a whole lot of different angles. About as many as you can think of, plus heaps more. And this is about, if you like, this is information for the conscious mind, whereas of course the hypno is information for the subconscious mind. And those two combined are the two combinations that are going to give us the best outcome. And of course that's what this is all about. There's about 15 minutes of every session that we have where I explain to people all about hypnosis, so they're fully comfortable with hypnosis, they fully understand exactly what it's all about. I will actually talk about 3 of the 9 exercises that we're going to be doing in the hypnosis. We're going to be telling them about that before we actually do that. Every session before we get into it, I'll always ask people, so how does that feel? So how does this information that I've given you, how does that feel? And I really don't think I've had anyone yet that said, that doesn't feel right. So, yeah, that's just an observation. I give everyone a written 3-month guarantee. That is, if they smoke again within 3 months, they come back again and I'll do it all again for nothing. And for the record, I put exactly the same amount of energy and effort into the second session as I do the third. And also, for people who have smoked after that 3-month period, that second session is half price. In 2014, I can tell you that was the first year that the people coming back for that second session, I actually got it down to under 10% for the very first time. Obviously, I don't get results with everyone. That goes without saying. But for the vast majority of people who are ready to make these changes, ready being the big word, I mean, just to put this into some kind of perspective, wanting to, of course, that goes without saying, that's part of it. But to put this into some kind of perspective, 90% of all cigarette smokers do not want to smoke. So, you know, just being part of that group, it doesn't really mean a whole lot. But when someone is ready to quit, then that's when we're going to get the results. I don't take on anyone unless they are ready. I mean, I do have a high success rate, but to be honest with you, a lot of it's due to the fact I don't take on anyone unless they're ready. And I know that might sound like a bit of a gimmick, but I'm 100% fair dinkum with that, because every failure I get, it's a lose-lose situation. That's how I see it. And as I said, obviously I don't get the results with everyone. I would say I would get another 10% out there. This is of all the studies I've done this over the years, another 10% out there where I don't get the results. So probably looking about 80% in the first session. We basically knock it on the head. The session also includes a CD. A CD is it's to help people if they're feeling a bit stressed out. It's not something you need to listen to, it's just purely as a support tool. That's all it's for. So I hope that gives you a bit more information. I can tell you from 2011 to all of 2014, which is 4 years, I can tell you I have seen a total of 819 people for quit smoking sessions, and a large percentage of those were word of mouth. I mean, obviously I've been doing this for a lot longer than 2011 since then. And by the way, I don't offer any discounts for people because I've been charging that same amount that I do today, which is $290 per person. So I hope that gives you some information. Some more information about hypno. If you need to get yourself into that headspace, ring me. If you're not sure if you're there, well, you're really the only one that really knows if you're there or not. But if you want to talk to me, more than happy to talk about it, more than happy to answer any questions you have about hypnosis. In my humble opinion, hypnosis is one of the most underrated healing modalities on the planet. That is a statement. And I think it's very underutilized. Okay, alright, well, I'll leave you with it. All the best.